All right, good morning, Dario.
Good morning.
Today, we're going to learn about something really cool, and that's the skeletal system. Do you know what that is?
No.
No?
Ain't it like the bones in your body?
Yeah, there you go. Essentially, it's not just one bone or certain bones, it's the whole system. So it's everything from head to toe. And so we're not going to go over every single bone because there's so many bones in the human body. But we're going to go over like the main components, the main parts, I guess the important parts. Let's start with the top. So, or actually, the skeletal system. Say it with me. Skeletal system. And essentially what this is the bones in your body.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's all put together. So it's not just the arm or your leg or your skull, it's everything. System, just think system, the whole thing.
Oh.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna work our way down. Have you ever heard of the word cranium?
No.
Cranium? No. What about the word skull?
Yes.
Skull? How would you describe skull? What is a skull?
Like the skull in your head, or like I'm stuck.
No, you're on it. You're on it. You're on it. I'll help you out a little bit. Yeah, cranium is the top part of your skull. So, you got your brain, right, in your head. But around the brain is the skull, which is like the calavera.
Oh.
What you see in movies and TV shows. Dia de los Muertos, right? So the skull protects your brain because it's a very important organ. So let's say like you're on your bicycle, you're riding bike and you fall down. Your skull is going to take the damage first before your brain because your brain's really sensitive. So essentially that's what the skeletal system is. It's bones that protect your organs. So you have your lungs, your heart, all these other, your stomach, right, where your food goes down your belly and it sits there for a minute and then you go use the restroom. All those things are really sensitive and important, so your bones protect the organs, so to speak. So skull, cranium, I would say, protects the brain. Protects the brain. And so as we're going through these words, I'm going to point where it's at, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So cranium or skull is in la cabeza, head, right? All right. Say this word with me. Sternum. Sternum. Have you heard of that word before?
Never.
No. Do you want to maybe give it a guess on what that means?
Maybe like your back.
Back. That's a good guess. I'll help you out. It's actually the middle of your chest.
Oh.
So you know how like in between your chest there's like a little like caved in area?
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard. And if you hit it hard enough, you can hear it.
Oh.
Sternum. So sternum is going to be flat bone in the middle of your chest. All right. And so we're gonna start come back up here, right? Cranium is
Your head.
your head. Sternum is
Your chest.
your chest. Awesome. All right. Next word. Say it with me.
Spinal
Column.
column.
One more time. Spinal column. You might have an idea what that is. You mentioned it earlier when you were talking about the skeletal system.
Oh, your back?
Your back? Okay, here you go.
Like the top of your back?
Yeah.
Like on your neck?
Essentially your spine. So down the middle of your skeletal system is a long piece that's made out of little bones. So it's not just one bone, but some people like to think of it, just to make things easier, as one long big bone.
Mm-hmm.
So just think of your spine, okay? What also helps you out is the word spinal. Spinal, spine. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This one's a little trickier. Can you say that for me? Read that for me.
Vertebrae.
You got it, yeah. Vertebrae. Have you ever heard that before? No? And it's funny because we just talked about it. You know how I said all these bones on your spine, they're all little bones that are together? That's what that is. Vertebrae. Vertebrae is almost like spinal column, except it's more detailed. It's the little bones in your spine. So this is spine. This is small bones in spine. So when they're talking about the whole thing, they're talking about your spinal column. Column. Yeah, right. That looks like a. I'm gonna make that a O. Spinal column. There you go. But if they're saying instead of calling it all one big piece, you want to say, oh, all the small bones that make it up. It's the
vertebrae.
Vertebrae. Awesome. All right. These two right here, I put them to the side because they're not exactly bones, but their words are going to help you understand these things. So can you say this word with me? Cartilage. One more time.
Cartilage.
Do you have an idea what that is?
Like your leg, close to your legs, your thigh.
Give me another guess.
Your hip.
Hip. Okay. And the reason why I put it to the side is it's not really a bone, it's a tissue.
Oh.
So you know how your bones are put together? In between your bones, your knees. Have you ever like bent your knee or your arm and you hear like a pop?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So in between our bones is like this tissue. It's almost like gum. It's kind of like glue, like gum, that sits in between your bones. So they work together and they stick together. So, so it's a bendy tissue that helps your joints move. So that's why we're able to do this, bend our arms, because we have cartilage in between our bones. So I'm going to put soft tissue. Okay, this one's easy. Organs. Give me an example of an organ. Don't overthink it.
Like.
Don't think bones. Think of the other parts in your body.
Like your guts.
Yeah, your guts, your large intestine, right? Small intestine. Can you give me another one?
Your heart.
There you go. Yeah. And then what about your
head? My brain.
Your brain, yeah. Brain specifically. So organs are going to be the important body parts. And remember, organs are protected by all of these other things. So before your brain, before your heart, before your lungs, anything else gets damaged, like let's say you're in a car accident, your bones are going to take the damage first. So whenever like someone's bone breaks, it's because they got hit or they're really sensitive, and even though it hurts a lot, it's like I'd rather have a broken arm or a broken sternum, right, the middle of your chest, than to have it damage my heart. Now that's a bit more serious. So our bones are there to protect our organs. Awesome. We're almost done. All right. Can you read this one for me?
Pelvis.
Do you have an idea what that is? Pelvis. Like, oh, my pelvis hurts.
My leg?
No. Good guess though. Pelvis is this heart-shaped section of your body that's connected between your spine and your legs. So it's like right here.
Oh.
Right underneath your spine.
Oh.
So sometimes whenever you're sitting down for a long time, your butt kind of like is numb or it kind of hurts. It's your pelvis. So pelvis is bones at your hips. Oh, misspelled that. Bones at your hips. All right. Next word is scapula. And that one's a little tricky, so I'm going to help you out with that. That's another name for shoulder blade. So your shoulder blade is going to be right here. It's located right here behind your rib cage. So it's not in the front, it's in the back, and it's what lets your arms go like this. Look. I don't know if you've ever seen yourself, but if you go like this in front of a mirror, you can see everything move kind of back here. Right? So that's your scapula. So the best way for you to remember that is shoulder blades. And they help your arms move All right. One more time. Read it for me.
Scapula.
Next word is
Tibia.
tibia. Tibia.
Yeah.
Have you heard that word before?
Yes.
Be like, oh, I hurt my tibia, or oh, my tibia is fractured.
Oh, your leg? Like
Yeah.
your knee?
You've been saying leg all this whole time. There you go. It's our leg is made up of two bones, right? A lot of people think it's just one bone, right? But it's actually one going like this and one going like that. Yeah. So the tibia is the big bone. So big bone. Big bone in leg. All right. So now that you know what tibia is, can you read this one for me?
Fibula.
Fibula. What do you think that is?
Your ankle.
Your ankle.
Like your foot.
Kinda, yes and no. I would say, remember how I said there's two bones in your leg?
Oh, the other side of
So it's the other side of your leg. And so the fibula is a little bit smaller than the tibia. So it's small bone. Bone in leg. All right. And so we're just going to go over these words. I'm going to point the words one by one, and I'm going to switch them up, and you'll just read the words out loud, okay, friend? And then every once in a while, I'm going to stop, and I'm going to ask you what it is, right? And then, of course, you can just read here, but it's all about repetition and saying it out loud, okay?
Okay.
That way it sticks to your brain. We have...
Spinal column.
All right. Spinal column is?
Spine.
Spine, okay. If I wanted to be more detailed and say the little bones in my spine, it is...
Your... No.
I'll help you out. Say it out loud.
Vertebrae.
Vertebrae. Vertebrae is?
Small bones and spine.
And spinal column is?
Your spine.
Your spine. All together, right? All right. What about this one?
Skull.
Or?
Cranium.
Cranium. And what is the cranium bone do?
Protects the brain.
And where's it located?
Your head.
Your head. Awesome. What about?
Pelvis.
Pelvis. Okay. What does your pelvis do?
Or
where is it located?
On your hips.
On your hips. Okay. What about tibia?
Big bone. The big bone in your leg.
Okay. What about?
The small bone in your leg.
How do you say this word?
Fibula.
Fibula. One more time.
Fibula.
Awesome.
Or organs.
Organs. Okay. And what are organs?
Important body part.
Okay. Do the organs protect the bones, or do the bones protect the organs?
The organs. I mean the bones.
The bones. Bones protect the organs? Awesome.
Cartilage.
Cartilage. Okay. And what's cartilage again?
Your soft tissue that connects your bones in your arm.
And it helps the joints. Joints move. So it helps your bones move.
Oh.
Joints. You got it.
Skeletal system.
And what is skeletal system?
Your whole body from head to toes.
Is that including the organs or just the bones?
The organs. No, the bones.
Just the bones. We'll come back to this one, okay?
Sternum.
What is your sternum?
Flat bone in the middle of your chest.
Can you point to me where that's at?
Right here.
All right. What about?
Spinal column.
And what is that?
Your spine.
Is it the whole spine or is it the little bones?
Your whole spine.
And?
Vertebrae.
And that's?
The small bones in your spine.
Awesome. Wonderful. One more time.
Pelvis.
And pelvis is?
Bones that are on your hips.
When you think of pelvis, think of the heart-shaped bones right underneath your spine, okay? Heart-shaped, think of that. It's a big, everyone has one, you know. It's...
Scapula.
Scapula is?
Shoulder blades.
And where are your shoulder blades located?
On your shoulders.
Okay, are they in the front or are they in the back?
In the back.
Awesome. And one more time.
Skeletal system.
All right. And skeletal system is?
Your whole body.
Your whole body. Is that including your organs too?
No.
All right. Just the
bones.
Just the bones. All right. I'll write that down. Bones. All right. Good job. Okay, Dario. And as you are cutting your pieces together to build your skeletal system, I see that you've already kind of gotten ahead of the game. What do we have here?
Your cranium.
Cranium, okay. And what does your cranium protect?
Your brain.
Your brain, awesome. What about this?
That's your pelvis. And
Pelvis?
it's the bones on your hips.
Okay, okay. What about one of these bones right here? This is one of your leg bones.
This one's the
But actually, we'll focus on this one. What is this one?
tibia,
Tibia, okay. And how do you know it's the tibia?
because it's like bigger than the other one.
Okay.
And it's the big bone in your leg.
Awesome. So you see how there's a big one right here, and then there's like a smaller bone next to it? What do you think that smaller one
Your
is?
fibula.
Fibula, okay. And how do you know it's the fibula?
Because it's the small bone in your leg.
Okay. So both bones make up a leg, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, awesome. All right, Daria, now that I've given you enough time, look at that. That looks wonderful. Let me see. Let me ask you a couple questions before you take off. What do we have here?
Your cranium.
Cranium, okay, okay. What about this part right here, all together?
Your spinal column.
Awesome. What do we have right here? The heart-shaped bone that we talked
Pelvis.
about. Pelvis. And the pelvis is located where?
In your hips.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. What do we have here? I see that you drew an arrow to this little area.
Axial bones.
Axial bones, okay. Do you know what axial bones are?
Your throat.
Your throat, okay. What else?
Your mouth.
Uh-huh, and?
Your teeth. Your throat.
Not your throat, but your?
Oh, your neck.
Your neck, awesome, awesome. All right, that one we kind of skipped over a little bit, so we'll go over that next one. Good job, Darian.